Hey guys, what's up? I'm here to give you guys a recap on the new episode, Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in the Dungeon on Season 3 on Episode 5. This episode right here was actually bad. Not bad in terms of certain quality here and there, even though there are some complications. Like what happened in here in the events were pretty terrible, so I know what I'm saying might be a little confusing, but I'll get to it just a moment. We have to it, the monsters that were attacked by Dix and the others, the Xenos monsters. Sadly, they all get overwhelmed by these powerful adventurers, etc., and they are not to be joked around. And since then, we have to it that Ween ends up being kidnapped, monster napped, if anything, after all the other monsters were pretty much killed. As for Bell, he decides to go to the dungeon, and it seems like to me he's hesitating to kill some monsters now, which I can understand why. I mean, he does remember some advice from Lid, who tells him, hey man, don't have any hesitation, okay? If you hesitate, you're gonna mess up and screw up, that kind of thing. That aside, we have to it that, as the episode continues on in its own situation, we have to it that Belle ends up having a little small talk with Ice about monsters, and it looks like to me she says she would just kill them, even though if monsters end up hurting other people, that's my job, that kind of thing. But unfortunately, there's a nasty ring about alert of what's happening in the dungeon, etc., and we get to know something else as well. I mean, before the alert of the dungeon and before Belle and Ice had their conversation for a bit, we have to it that that Gross, after he saw the monsters' remains of the armor and all that, gets so upset. He argues with Lid, saying that we can't coexist with humans. I'm gonna kill anyone who stands in my way, and I will rescue our kin. That kind of thing. And it looks like to me, Gross looks like he's made up his mind. I mean, with a lot of things that's going on, and he believes Belle is just the same, which is not likely true. Lid, on the other hand, has hope that there's some good humans out there of understanding, but who knows what. But that aside, we have to it that Uranos issues a standby or something of an emergency of what's going on, and Ganesha's forces will be the one to go suppress the situation, because these monsters, possibly Gross and the others, ends up attacking the 18th floor of a certain town, and going on nuts and bolts and craziness, which I can understand why here and there. That aside, we have to it that as the episode continues on in its own situation, we have to it that it's chaos right now. Like with the dungeon's 18th floor town is being attacked, and no one's moving out from there here and there. Every familiar are being a little confused here and there, with the exception of what's going on. We have to it that Bel Cranol is summoned by Uranos to be part of an expedition or suppression force to go up there and see what he can do, And Bel accepts without no hesitation, etc. from Fels, Uranos' subordinate. As for Aisha, she ends up giving a message to Ryu-san, who apparently decides to, after hearing some information, decides to go down to the 18th floor of the dungeon too. As for Dix and the others, they get message about the monsters attacking the 18th floor, and because maybe Dix knows there's a reason why to it, it seems like to me he's having some fun. He's having a lot of fun. As for Ikelos, he apparently is saying, wow, Dix, you really are making things a little crazy here. Now things are looking very entertaining now, etc., As for Hestia and the others, they are given information that Belle is going to the suppression force, and the episode ends off with Belle being part of a disguise as a supporter to help out Ganesha's forces here and there. So, yeah. Sorry for the complications, if I had to put it in a really simple summary without a lot of detail. Dix and the others catches Ween after killing her monster Xenos comrades. Gross gets enraged and decides to try to handle things himself, while Lid is trying to stop him from doing so. And everything's gone into panic in the dungeon. Belle is summoned by Uranos by Fels to go become part of the suppression force and see what you can do, etc. As for Hestia and the other familiars are on standby, Hestia and the others finds out from Uranos that Belle will be part of the suppression force to solve the situation. So things are not looking very good right now, like I said, and depending on the situation, things are getting worse. And coexisting with monsters is possibly not going to happen because society won't accept that. We'll see. Anyways, don't know what's about to happen next, but guess we're about to find out later. Hopefully next episode, because next episode involved is going to be called like Nasos, a man-made labyrinth. So with the situation that has happened right now, things are drifting way further apart. I don't know what Bell can really do after disguising himself as a supporter in the Ganesha forces, but really hope like he doesn't cause too much of a ruckus, but we'll see. And as for Ganesha's suppression force, they will tame the monsters instead of killing them, since they will follow Ganesha no matter what, and I have faith in them, So until then, people, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Ta-da!